Guys, today I'm going to uncover one of the life stories of one of Africa's richest businessman named Aliko Dangote. I'm going to uncover his complete story, the criticism, how he borrowed money to start trading, family background, childhood, expansion into manufacturing, losses, friendship and business relationship, and little known stories. So now let's jump back in. Part 1. The boy who dreamed bigger than everyone else. Imagine a young boy in northern Nigeria. While other children spend their pocket money on sweets and toys, this boy has a different idea. He bought cartons of sweets and he sold them to other children for a profit. Even before he understood economics, he understood business. Years later, that same boy would build one of Africa's largest business empires and would become the richest person in the continent. This is the remarkable story of Aliko Dangote. Chapter 1. A child born into opportunity. Aliko Dangote was born on April 10, 1957 in Kano. At the time, Kano was one of West Africa's busiest trading cities. Merchants across the region bought and sold goods there every day. Business was part of everyday life. Aliko Dangote was born into a respected business family. His grandfather, Sanusi Dantata, was one of the wealthiest merchants in northern Nigeria. He built his fortune through trading in commodities such as groundnuts, grains, and other goods. Growing up in this environment exposed Aliko Dangote to business conversations from an early age. But being born into a business family did not guarantee success. Many wealthy families lose their fortune within only a generation. Aliko Dangote will have to prove himself. Chapter 2. The business bug. As a child, Aliko was fascinated by buying and selling. He later recalled that he enjoyed trading even at a young age. One popular story says he bought boxes of sweets and sold them individually to classmates, earning a profit. Whether the amount were large or small wasn't the important part. The important part was his mindset. He wasn't just spending money, he was thinking about how to make more of it. That curiosity became the foundation of his future career. Chapter 3. Learning from the marketplace. Kano's markets were more than places to shop. They were classrooms. Merchants negotiated prices. Customers bargained. Traders learned how supply and demand affected profits. Young Aliko Dangote watched this interaction. He saw that successful traders needed patience, trust, and strong relationships, not just money. This lesson stayed with him for life. Chapter 4. School and education. Aliko Dangote attended school in Kano before continuing his education. He later studied business at Al-Azhar University. Studying business gave him formal knowledge, but he often emphasized that practical experience was just as important. For him, the classroom and marketplace complemented each other. Chapter 5. Returning to Nigeria. After his first studies, Aliko returned home, determined to build something of his own. Instead of immediately trying to build factories, he started with trading. Trading required less capital than manufacturing and allowed him to learn how markets worked. He focused on buying products where they were cheaper and selling them where demand was higher. It sounds simple, but doing it well required careful planning, timing, and discipline. Chapter 6. His first major opportunity. One of the key moments in Dangote's early career came when he received financial support from his family to start a trading business. He has said that he borrowed money from a relative to launch his venture and repaid it after successfully growing in business in about months. That loan gave him a chance but it was his execution that matters. Many people receive opportunity, not everyone turned them into everlasting success. Chapter 7. Starting small. Early business focused on trading everyday commodities. This included products people needed regularly. Like, by concentrating on essential goods, he reduced the risk of having no customers. People always need food and basic supplies. This focus on necessity will later become a hallmark of the Dangote business strategy. Chapter 8. Building trust. In business, reputation is valuable. Customers return because they trusted him. Suppliers wanted to work with someone who kept his promise. Banks and partners are more willing to support businesses with strong reputation. Dangote understood that was and could become a competitive advantage. Chapter 9. Thinking bigger. Many traders are satisfied buying and selling products. Dangote wanted more. He began asking a different question. What if we produce these goods ourselves instead of importing them? That idea will eventually transform Dangote Group. Instead of only trading products, he will manufacture them. Manufacturing creates jobs, adds value, and often offers greater long-term opportunity. It was a bold vision. Chapter 10. A lesson for young entrepreneurs. Imagine you're selling bottled water. You earn a small profit on each bottle. One day you realize, instead of selling only bottled water, what if you own the factory that made the bottles, or the company that purified the water, or the truck that delivered? Each step gives you more control over the business. This is moving up the value chain. Dangote will apply this idea repeatedly throughout his career. Chapter 11. The mindset that made the difference. Many people look for quick profit. Dangote focused on building businesses that could last for decades. He wasn't thinking about only today's income. He was thinking about tomorrow's opportunity. That long-term mindset would eventually help him build companies in cement, sugar, flour, salt, and oil, with many more. In conclusion to part 1, the story of Aliko Dangote didn't begin with billion-dollar factories. It began with curiosity, with small trade, with learning, with discipline, and with the willingness to think bigger than those around him. His journey reminds us that every great business starts with a first step. In part 2, we'll explore how Dangote transformed his modest trading business into the foundation of one of Africa's largest industrial empires, and the bold decision that changed his life forever. Thank you.